2025 had definitely kicked my ass. But it's 2026 now, and that means it's a new year and time to set some new goals. The main thing is that I have a hoard of arts and crafts supplies that I would love to get use out of, and I'd love to go back to creating things and using up these items and supplies to explore more and push boundaries, as well as just, I paid for these art supplies, therefore I should get some use out of it. I think I tend to buy a lot more than I need, and sometimes I'm gifted a few items, but they should not just be neglected on the shelf, and they should get some use out of, them. So I think that for this year, the main goal for the channel in general is to create using up art supplies and crafting materials that I have, and explore all the projects and stuff that I've been wanting to do and all the mediums that I've obtained over the years. That way, A, they get their uses, and B, I can find out what I love to create with and what I don't love to create with, and challenge myself. In saying that, there are sort of little sub goals or projects that I have underneath this overall umbrella goal. And one of them is, I think it would be a great idea to do something like a mail club where I will create art prints and maybe write a letter and stuff for people a part of this community. And I think it'd be a great way to sort of give back to the community in a way, and B, use up art supplies to create something that can be shared with others. And there's just something so charming about obtaining something tangible, either from favorite creators, from friends, from loved ones. I've always loved writing letters and giving sort of cards handwritten to other people and designing those things as well as I've gotten older. So yeah, I think that would be a really great way to sort of bring the community together more. And I want to plan it out for 2026. That way, in the future, maybe that's something we'll start, especially because there's so much supplies here that I would love to explore and create. So yeah, I'd love to share that with you guys. The second thing would be potentially starting to plot out a visual novel. I guess this doesn't really count as art supplies per se, but I have so many different plot ideas and storylines that I would love to get use out of, but I feel like there's not really a use in creating anything if it's not shared with other people in a way. And because I never really know what I'm gonna do with all these storylines and plots, I end up just neglecting them and never really finishing any. So I think now I have a bit of a better idea as to what I would love to do with some of the storylines, and because of that, maybe something will come to fruition from one of them in particular, and I hope you guys stick around to see that process. Perhaps, I don't know when the visual novel will be developed completely to play, but yeah, I'm hoping to just get it plotted out for 2026. The third thing would be to also integrate graphic design a bit more into the channel. I'm not quite sure how I will do that completely, but that's just something because it's been a part of my life for the past 4 or 5 years, and it definitely played a big role for 2 years, and I think it'd be a shame to sort of lose that, and I think it'd be great to sort of bring that into the channel somehow and use the skills that I've learned and continue learning more skills and growing in that sense. But yeah, so I hope that 2026 is going well for everyone else, and I hope to make this year a bit more productive and make me feel a little less indifferent compared to 2024 and 2025 per se. And I also hope to return to doing YouTube and making content and whatnot. have some discussion with you guys and sort of do a whole bunch of not necessarily rebranding but changing things up and experimentation and obviously creating. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Thank you guys so much for coming, and stay safe and stay hydrated. Bye.